Did you know there was a time in history when an African leader stood against the all-powerful Roman Empire and won? Yes, we're talking about Amanirenas, the Queen of Kush, who led her people with courage and brilliant strategy, forcing Rome to retreat and securing her land's sovereignty. But how did a woman manage to challenge one of the greatest empires in human history? This is a story of resistance, courage, and leadership that you need to hear. Before we dive into this incredible tale, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more fascinating content about the ancient world. To understand who Amanirenas was, we must journey back to the Kingdom of Kush, located in what is now Sudan. Situated south of Egypt, Kush wasn't just a neighbor. It shared a deep history with Egypt, but also competed for power and influence. The Kushites were known for their wealth in gold, iron, and natural resources, along with a rich culture of artistic and religious traditions. For a time, they even ruled Egypt as the pharaohs of the 25th dynasty. This period marked the rise of the Black Pharaohs, strengthening the ties between the two regions and cementing Kush's role as a major power in ancient Africa. One unique aspect of Kush was the prominent role of women in society, especially in governance. The Kandakes, or warrior queens, held significant power, leading armies and shaping the nation's destiny. Amanirenas was among the most remarkable of these leaders. Archaeologists studying Meroe, the capital of Kush, have uncovered evidence of an advanced society with impressive structures, including pyramids that still stand today. Though smaller than their Egyptian counterparts, these pyramids symbolized power and spirituality, reflecting the Kushites' connection to their religious beliefs. The society thrived on a balance of royal and priestly authority, ensuring stability and prosperity. It all started in 30 BCE when Rome, under Emperor Augustus, annexed Egypt into its empire. To Rome, Egypt was a vital source of grain and wealth, but their gaze soon turned southward. The lands of Kush, with their gold mines and strategic location, became a tempting target. The Romans demanded tribute from the Kushites and established a military presence in the northern territory. To Amanirenas, this was a direct affront. Determined to protect her people, she made a bold decision: to strike before Rome could solidify its control. In the Roman mindset, expansion was synonymous with power and civilization. They believed they were bringing order and progress to the regions they conquered. However, for the subjugated peoples, like the Kushites, it was a direct threat to their identity, freedom, and traditions. In 25 BCE, Amanirenas personally led an attack on key Roman-controlled cities, including Aswan, a strategic city in southern Egypt. Her army, consisting of elite archers and experienced warriors, dealt significant blows to the Romans, Kushite. Archers were legendary for their precision and effectiveness. During the assault, they used their mastery of long-range combat to inflict severe damage on the unprepared Roman forces. Additionally, their deep knowledge of the terrain gave them a strategic edge. One of the most symbolic moments of this campaign was the capture of a bronze statue of Emperor Augustus. Amanirenas ordered the statue's head to be decapitated and buried beneath the entrance of a temple in Meroe. This act was not just an insult to Rome, but a powerful message of resistance. Here, Rome holds no dominion. This gesture highlighted the strength of the Kushite people and defied the notion of Roman invincibility. The statues of Roman emperors were considered symbols of divine power and authority. By disfiguring and burying Augustus's statue, Amanirenas declared that Kush would not bow to foreign domination, but Rome would not take this humiliation lightly. In 23 BCE, the Roman governor of Egypt, Gaius Petronius, gathered an army to retaliate. He recaptured Aswan and advanced as far as Napata, a sacred city for the Kushites. Napata was looted and burned in an attempt to intimidate Amanirenas and her people. The Roman assault was brutal. Petronius's forces destroyed temples and took prisoners, aiming to demoralize the Kushites. However, they underestimated Amanirenas' determination. Even in the face of such adversity, she reorganized her forces and launched new attacks against the Romans. For over a year, the Kushites fought tirelessly to halt the Roman advance. During this time, Amanirenas faced not only Rome's military might, but also the internal challenges of keeping her people united during a crisis. Her leadership was pivotal in inspiring the Kushites to continue their resistance. In 21 BCE, Amanirenas' resistance paid off. The Treaty of Samos was signed, establishing peace between Kush and Rome. According to the treaty, the Romans withdrew their troops, abolished the tributes imposed on the Kushites, and respected Kush's sovereignty. For the next 600 years, Rome did not dare invade Kush again. This treaty marked a milestone in the relationship between Rome and other nations. Typically, Rome dictated the terms of peace, but in this case, they were forced to negotiate as equals. This highlighted Kush's strength and resilience under Amanirenas' leadership. Moreover, the treaty demonstrated the high cost Rome faced in waging a prolonged war against the Kushites. The region's challenging geography and the military skill of its inhabitants made it impossible for Rome to maintain control over Kush. Amanirenas was not just a warrior. She was a symbol of resistance and a leader who inspired her people to fight for their freedom and identity. Her legacy endures, particularly as an example of the crucial role women played in African history. Her actions also shed light on Kush's importance in global history. Often historical narratives marginalize African civilizations, but stories like Amanirenas reveal their critical contributions to shaping the ancient world. Today, archaeologists and historians continue uncovering more about the Kingdom of Kush, showcasing its cultural and political complexity. The pyramids of Meroe, texts written in Meroitic, and artifacts from the region stand as testaments to a civilization that stood strong against one of history's greatest empires. The story of Amanirenas reminds us that courage and determination can overcome even the greatest challenges. Her leadership showed the world that even the mightiest empires can be challenged when a people fight for their freedom. What do you think of Amanirenas' story? Share your thoughts in the comments below and share this video to spread awareness of this incredible chapter in history. If you enjoyed this narrative, check out other videos on the channel about great leaders and civilizations of ancient Africa. See you in the next video.